There we go. I made me a new intro. um, Oops. Damn it. Oh, shit. Alright, give me a minute, give me a minute, give me a minute. You know how it is. Maybe I need a longer intro. Damn it, where the hell is it? Oh, there we are. Get up here. Alright. Anybody that's here already, chat amongst yourselves for a minute. Time for me to go posting in Discord. Hello, madam. How are you tonight? Good, I hope. Oh, shit. Let me just post a link in the Discord and then we'll get on with it. Cheers. Or, as they say in Germany, Prost. Ah, yikes. Oh, boy. Now, let's see. That was on that one. And we go over here to... Well, wait a minute. Post it in the right section, stupid. That's one, that's two. Ay. Oh, yeah. Post it at mine. Oh, scheisse. Oh, already in the right spot there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back to where the chat's at. There we are. Oh, why, thank you, madam. And hello, everyone, and welcome to... This idiot's got technical difficulties. Pardon. But actually, not too bad tonight. As you can see, I worked up an intro, and I worked up an outro. So let's, just for shits and giggles. Beverly, how you doing tonight? Vicky. Let's run that one more time because it's only 18 seconds. Now, the outro is a minute and a half. And I did it that way because I wanted to include a bunch of different pictures and memes and stuff. And, you know, you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. You might want to, maybe the first time. After that, no worries. But here we go. My head on my phones. What do you think? Too long? Not long enough? Come on, damn it. I know I had them in here. Oh. Oh, well, that's good that you're doing okay, Beverly. Hey, Denali, Mike. Alrighty. We got one. We're going to start with Daily Dose of Crime. You want it a bit longer? That's what she said. Okay, what do you think? Kick it up to like 25 seconds? What do you think? Ah, madam, I already made that joke. Now, like I said, the outro is a minute and a half. And that way I can, like, you know, finish with all of the silliness that I do when ending the stream. Okay, hey, I want it to be done right. Now, I worked on both of those for an hour and a half, and I did include some personal pictures, which you'll see. And the one is the tattoo on my chest of rose. I did put that in there, so you'll see. Maybe if you hang around for it. If not, you can always watch it later. All right, let's see what Mom's deadly secret is.
By the garden center.
There's a victim down on aisle 52 right here. She's gone.
Friday,
What?
August 11th, 2023, Escambia County, Florida. Police respond to multiple 911 calls reporting an active shooter at a store on Davis Highway around 1:30 p.m. Witnesses confirm the presence of a gunman actively opening fire. Screams and panic
shit.
can be heard in the background of the calls. Authorities needed to move fast before it was too late, but no one could have imagined the
Holy
truth they
shit.
were about to uncover.
I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
I hear any shoot?
5309 Dorothy.
17497. Multiple people outside confirming shooting down by the garden center.
More traffic for a unit.
Now, I mean, I've seen the way some people act in the garden center, but no need for the pew-pew.
Shooter's gone. They saw him run out this way. He went out this door.
What was he wearing?
Hey, NPC, how you doing? Me, I'm doing okay. I'm medicated, which is always a good thing. Actually, Wahoo said that he contacted me in Discord. He said he wouldn't be able to be on tonight. I can't remember why, but he did let me know that he wouldn't be here. And I did tell him that, oh no, I've got crowns. Oh, fuck me running. How the hell did my channel get the crown treatment? Holy shit on a stick.
Real light faded blue shirt with two white stripes.
Light faded blue shirt, stripes down the side. Find it, white male ran back toward Davis Highway. Is there any victims I need?
There's a victim down on aisle 52 right here.
I'm heading in. I got a victim on 52. 52.
Upon arrival, officers reported the shooter had already fled the scene, leaving behind several victims inside the store. The situation was dire, an armed suspect was on the loose, and lives had already been lost. What
Damn.
exactly was going on here? So far, there was not enough information, but this didn't seem like a robbery gone wrong.
I'm laughing at the chat, not at the situation, which is obviously not good.
He ran out. She's gone.
174 confirmed signal 7.
There's multiple shells.
Yep, we're just
71323.
yeah, because we got casings. Don't kick them, please.
That's what I told him. Don't touch her.
Is she a worker here?
No, well, she was.
I had a couple callers say he ran out
Okay.
the door on the side.
And then a couple here. If anybody's at the front door, talk to them. They've seen a little bit. I'm in 52 now, signal 7. Let's not pick any of them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not even mark them. Let's.
I mean, there may be shells up in
Yep.
That's all he was looking
So,
for. We kicked the shit out of this.
no, we're okay. At that point, we're good. Yeah, confirm. Yeah,
Clear on out.
yeah, let's. Yeah.
I mean, if they gone, you may as well clear the employees out of there.
Okay. If you want to go out that side, just be careful not to kick anything.
The person laying there, madam, no, deceased.
I didn't hear any.
Here, Home Depot.
Oh, I heard Home Depot, but
Probably just missed it.
I'm just wondering how the hell they found Home Depot employees. I can never find one when I go there.
Or still in the parking lot running.
Said it run out, yeah.
Where's the dump front saying it's a black male running behind the tire shop?
Blackmail, the one girl said he was a white male.
Possibly heading towards Duval.
We came out from Duval. Didn't see anybody. God damn it.
One fatality had already been confirmed. 18-year-old Brooklyn Sims. She was found in one of the store
Damn, only 18 years old. Son of a bitch.
aisles being helped by bystanders who were desperately trying to save her life. Things were clearly spiraling. Detectives needed to locate the shooter quickly and collect all available footage to begin piecing together what had just taken place and what kind of attack this really was. How many more victims were there? Who was responsible for such a violent act? And most importantly, why?
What's up? Let's get a man. Everybody out of the store.
Yeah, let's get everybody out.
Hey, not lady like, how are you tonight? Yeah, 18 with a child. And now that child has no mother.
He in a working truck in a pickup.
134 is Duval. 10-4 Duval, Walton.
They said it went around that way. We're going to work it. Yeah.
Just don't let anybody else in here.
Well, let's move everybody toward the front. We're going to probably evacuate the whole building.
Can I still pay for my skill saw?
It might have been hers, I don't know.
I'm not sure actually. It doesn't say. Maybe we can get a look at one of the police cars.
Yeah, just leave everything stationary. We'll deal with it.
Sir. We've got follow me because I have several cases in here. We do have one ball round laying here in the middle of the wall.
Stay here, Lou.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? We started moving. There was folks at the other end. I started pushing them toward the front.
Yes, sir.
She's part of the inventory crew, so I don't know if this one belongs to her or if there's another one. There's another one on the other end. So I told everybody just leave it alone. At this point, we're yeah. If you want to meet the other end, well, I mean, we closed the whole row off, so we don't. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, shit, where'd it go? Oh. Damn it. Oh, there it is. This was dead by Monday. I bought it Friday. I bought this yesterday. I'm a true, genuine drunk.
Yeah. At this point, let's hold off because there are several casings in here, and then just a ball round laying on here.
Can we go to that side and block that side off? Yes, sir. Other side, sir. To block it off.
Shut the whole store down.
For those of you that came in, after I started, I did work on an intro and an outro. So I appreciate any advice you guys could give me about longer, shorter. Some of the people that got here right straight away said that my intro needs to be a little bit longer, so we're going to expand it to like 25 seconds. Currently it's at 18. But the music for it was written and given to me by a friend of mine, so there's no copyright issues with it. Don't have to worry about that.
Yes, sir.
Close the store.
Outside the store, the search continued while investigators began analyzing the crime scene. Reports indicated that the shooting began just moments after the suspect spotted Brooklyn working in one of the aisles and shot her several times. The truth slowly started to come to light. It appeared the shooter had entered the store with a specific purpose and a chosen victim. However, the motive and the nature of their connection were still unclear.
For sure he's at 7?
Yeah, she is.
She is.
Well, I mean, I can claim that I own the copyright to it because the music was given to me. It was his original work. And I told him I wanted something that's like a little Pink Floyd-ish. And that's what he gave me, which is really cool. Vicky, I was looking at that earlier, and I'll probably do it like a test, but I didn't want to test it tonight because at least the way I do it normally, I know how to do that one. But yeah, I'm gonna learn how to do the scheduling, and don't worry, I'll get it done.
Yeah.
Where's the shot at?
Looks like in the face. I have not moved her at this point.
You got crime center out yet?
Not yet.
What a damn shame. 18 years old and with a kid. And I'd almost bet money that it's the father that did this. So that child's going to end up going to either a family member or into the fucking system. And that's a fucking crime.
One of the inventory team, that's like all the group that's walking out. What's that?
We're being told y'all are 10-100 with the suspect.
Not anybody to say anything on mine.
Wait a minute, I thought a 10-100 was taking a piss.
I mean, we had a guy that thought he might be behind the vehicle, but we don't know any at this point. One of the inventory employees, there's a big group of them, work for, I think it's WIS, so they're inventory and everything. And
Well, which one goes? That's a male or a female?
female, sir. Or I believe so.
Yes, sir. First the source clear.
Oh, man. Looks like that one cop is like really shaken up.
Yeah, since you made the 911 call, I definitely want to keep you some. Yeah, she made the initial 911 call.
You have your, I know.
I do. It's in my.
Hello, Adam. How you doing tonight? It's okay if you can't stay long. I mean, I always make these replay available, and you can always watch the chat, and because half of what I say won't make sense without being able to see the chat. You guys know that I love interacting with you.
That's fine. And my keys are.
Yeah, some of her stuff's in the building still.
Sir. Hey, Newton!
Hands up, don't shoot.
Newton! Newton!
Hi, Nat, how you doing?
Hey, you got a handful of employees coming up. Employees coming up, all two.
This way. Don't send it down there.
Need to be sending them down one.
Not in clear. Let them go. Really make it.
Hours later, Keith Eric Agee called Pensacola police from Bayou Boulevard and surrendered to authorities. The 20-year-old shooter had a direct connection to the victim. Agee was reportedly her ex-boyfriend and the father of her 2-year-old daughter. Investigators
Called it. Now he's going to spend the rest of his life in fucking prison.
confirmed he had a criminal record
What
and
a
had been
dumbass.
arrested in 2022 for third-degree domestic violence.
Oh, Adam, Nat, I'm going to keep mentioning this throughout the stream. Make sure you check out my intro and outro that I made for tonight, because I can work on them, make them better. If you have any advice at all, just put it in the comments. I'll see it.
This was not just another domestic violence case. This was
Hey, Erica.
a premeditated murder carried out by a young man and his mother. Sheila Agee, Keith's mother, was also charged with first-degree premeditated murder and aggravated assault after authorities uncovered her involvement in the killing. Investigators discovered that Sheila knew what her son had planned to do to Brooklyn, and she even helped coordinate the attack. Through forensic analysis, police found text messages sent between Sheila and her son only moments before the murder. Sheila never tried to stop him, and even after her son told her what he was about to do, she provided Brooklyn's location and showed concern only for one thing, which she put in writing during their exchange: as long as you don't shoot me. In the same conversation, she made it clear that she would not be affected if he went through with it, saying she would not go to jail and would be fine at home. Sheila Agee,
Holy shit.
aged 50, and Keith Agee, aged 20, were both arrested and charged with first-degree premeditated murder and aggravated assault. The number of years they may serve depends on the circumstances of the crime and their criminal histories.
Oh, hey, look. I popped up in my own suggestions. That's wild. All right. Let's see what. Oh, all right. Something a bit lighter. Something a bit lighter. Hey, calm yourself down. Something a little more lighthearted. This is from Screen Junkies. Because there's a new Spaceballs 2 coming out. Screen Junkies created an honest trailers for the original Spaceballs. I have not seen this yet, but they usually come up with some funny shit. So, let's have a laugh, shall we? After that one.
The radar, sir. It appears to be jammed.
In a world where directors may outlive movie making itself, a 10,000-year-old man will return for a cash grab 4 decades in the making.
We asked, what do the fans want? But instead, we're making this movie.
So while we wait, let's return to the clock.
The Schwartz Awakens. Oh my God. Damn it. Sorry, I was checking my Deadpool. I didn't think I had him on there this year.
Classic that made a mockery of Star Wars long before J.J. Abrams ever had the chance.
I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate.
Spaceballs, the honest trailer. Mel Brooks lovingly took down 30s monster movies, westerns, and Hitchcock films. Now, he's parodying something he has zero respect or affection for.
God willing, we'll all meet again in Spaceballs 2 to search for more money.
In this masterpiece that somehow captured the look of the original trilogy, the dialogue of the prequels,
Once we kidnap the princess, we can force her father, King Roland, to give us the combination to the air shield, thereby destroying planet Druidia and saving planet Spaceball.
Everybody got that?
and the bullshit of the sequels.
That's what this says. I'm an honest-to-God prince.
Honestly, Star Wars should owe them money. They laid out the whole blueprint.
When did we get to Disneyland?
Planet Spaceball faces a major crisis. They've got a shortage of oxygen, but a surplus of assholes.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo!
The plan is simple. Steal the air.
Nobody knows the trouble I see.
To steal the air. In a plot that's less goofing on Star Wars than it's about the rubes who give Star Wars their money.
Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower.
I would totally buy that.
Yeah.
The Ballheads are led by President Brooks, spelled backwards.
Hail Scrooge!
Not the first politician to regret building a wall.
President Scrooge.
What is it?
President Scrooge. President Scrooge.
Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't she in Star Trek The Next Generation?
I told you never to call me on this wall.
He's delegating the Princess Heist to Dark Helmet, Rick Moranis' perfect blend of Darth Vader and Rick Moranis.
What? You went over my helmet? Lone Star. Lone Star! I can't breathe in this thing!
He'll draw upon the mystic power of the Schwartz to bend the fourth wall to his will.
How can there be a cassette of Spaceballs the movie? You're still in the middle of making it.
Like Deadpool from when you didn't need abs to do comedy.
He did it.
And in the Grand Moff Tarkin role is Colonel Sanders, who's basically the only non-celebrity in the film. Even the Dinks had Tony Cox and were voiced by Phil Hartman. This guy is the voice of Yakko and Pinky.
Not a thing, sir!
Guarding this galaxy is Lone Star, a Han Solo type who may not have a son, but is still all about the Benjamins.
We're not just doing this for money. We're doing it for a load of money.
He's joined by John Candy as Barf, who's
Well, we know he won't be back for the sequel.
half man, half dog, and 100% committed to this stupid bit.
What she think this is, a Princess Cruise? Give me paw!
Hope we never learn the backstory for his parents, though. Ugh. Daphne Zuniga stars as a sci-fi
You're right, Nat. That is very true.
by Gracie Abrams,
I don't have to put up with this. I'm rich.
who turns a one-note spoiled princess bit
Nobody talks to me that way. Nobody! Nobody!
into a two-note Druish sounds like Jewish bit.
That's all we needed. A Druish princess.
Funny. She doesn't look Jewish.
And Joan Rivers shines, literally, as
Oh, you know what? She won't be back for the sequel either.
She doesn't look Jewish.
and Joan
Hey, Bradley, how are you tonight?
Rivers shines, literally, as Dot Matrix, who's like 3PO if he were programmed to save virgins,
That was my virgin alarm.
instead of just be one.
How rude.
The stage is set for an epic adventure, but the runtime goes to plaid at just 90 minutes with credits.
Okay, here we go. The short version.
So thrill as they mostly fight the clock to save Vespa,
I will not be rescued in such filth.
speedrun an enemies to lovers arc,
You are ugly when you're angry. I love you.
I love you.
sneak in a few quick reps with the Schwartz,
You're doing it!
The Schwartz, it's working! Yes!
and tie it all up with time for an Alien and Looney
Oh,
Tunes
God.
finale for good measure.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Yeah, it's funny now, but as a kid who wasn't allowed to watch Alien, this was oddly terrifying. So prepare for a comedy that'll always be relevant to Star Wars fans,
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good.
and forever be stuck in the 1980s.
Too bad this isn't the wide world of sports.
That was pretty good for Rambo.
We call it Mr. Coffee.
That's still pretty timeless thanks to its mix of dumb puns anyone can enjoy,
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
and the things you only got on your 50th rewatch.
Ready, Kafka?
Oh, because it's about to metamorphosize. I read books, but in all honesty, this movie mostly had one thing on its mind, and it ain't sci-fi.
I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Now let's see how well you handle it.
Why didn't somebody tell me my ass was so big?
Say goodbye to your two best friends. And I don't mean your pals in the Winnebago.
Stop looking at my can.
Watch where you're sticking that thing.
Snotty beamed me twice last night. It was wonderful.
Oh, your helmet is so big. She's gone from suck to blow. Suck.
Nothing, Mom. Just watching a movie for work, I swear. Starring Bill Fly, the Defiance Guy, Wagons East, Suddenly Scheme More, Big Balls, Rain the Virgin, Oi Robot, Coloring Brooks, Chick-fil-Aid, Deloise with Extra Cheese, Abbott Interplanetary, The Millennium Falcon. In the 80s, this was good enough for like 7.
Wait, hold on.
The
Holy holy shit, it is the Millennium Falcon. I don't think I ever spotted that.
Millennium Falcon. In the 80s, this was good enough for like 7 movies.
The bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
And you know, he's still performing. Michael Winslow, he's still performing. He still does that shit. He's wild.
The prince who was promised a nap. One shall suck, one shall fall. And what studies show is the 3rd most common password on the internet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life.
The Princess Bride. Oh, look.
You know, actually, there's a few reaction channels that watched that movie recently, Police Academy. Oh my God, when they get to the podium scene. Some of the funniest shit I've seen was their reactions to it.
Look, in a ridiculous satire universe, they made 14 Rocky movies. Only 5 left to go, reality. I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Punishments will continue until morale improves. A real human being and a real hero. Do you like my shirt? It's made of boyfriend material.
Oh shit. Nah, I'm not looking to get in any trouble for doing a movie reaction. I already had a problem once with Disney on my second channel.
Let's go.
Oh hell. Oh, this is only a minute and a half. Alright. Oh, this is KTZ's.
136, where my officers are inside.
Get back! Get out of here!
I'm a journalist.
I don't give a shit. Get the hell out of here!
Don't grab me, dude. Worry about the problem.
That cop, I don't care what you say you are. Get out of here. And he's arguing with the cop because
KTZ and KFAR. KTZ has been very, very good to me. And somehow I got unsubscribed from KFAR's channel, but I fixed that problem. So I'm back on his. So definitely give a shout out to them if you get a chance. Go to their channels and see what they got. You might enjoy it.
I cover this for a living at this point. How to say this? Cop watchers on a traffic stop. You want to stand right here.
I know.
Be silent and just watch this. Whatever. But this is like a literal life or death situation. And this guy's like, my 13 subscribers have to know. They gotta know. And it's like, dude, you are going to die.
I remember being in the chat when she showed this, or they showed this. I was in the chat saying, he's got 13 subscribers. Christ, I got more subscribers than he does. And that's funny.
Over a King Scooper's active shooter because you're an idiot.
Exactly.
Don't stand here. Go stand over there.
Yeah, that's the other thing is he could have stood away from and zoomed in and been just fine.
Yep.
Send another squad in with long guns and a shield.
Copy. What's your location for your sergeant?
Oh my goodness.
So I want to point out 2 things real quick before I take 12 shots. The shield guy who just took a knee and was just like, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh yeah, you just say that.
And I think 2 or 3 of these officers have suppressors on their rifles.
Mm-hmm.
I know where I worked, you could bring your own rifle, but a suppressor, really?
Yeah,
you're not a SWAT team. You're just some random guy.
But yeah, if you're not subscribed to those 2, definitely do that. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely go check them out. They have a lot of fun, and I enjoy being in their chat.
On February 8th.
Wait a minute. Police on... Wait a minute. Why am I not... Alright, we'll give them a like, too. This is from Police on Scene. And we're at an airport. You know this is going to get wild.
2022, the Cleveland Police Department was called to the scene at the airport for reports of a woman causing a disturbance on the property.
Karen alert! Karen alert!
The following shows the body-worn camera footage of what happened during the incident.
Let's go!
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. John.
Oh, Lord, we got a boomer Karen. Oh, this ought to be good.
In the base, I have that female that Ruffin and I had.
Adam, thank you for stopping by, and don't worry about it. Like I said, the replay will be available usually within 24 hours. The live chat goes active, so definitely check that out if you want to. Don't make me come over to your house and break your arm. I'm kidding.
This morning, causing
good night, dude. Take care.
Let's go. We're on our way to the train, hopefully. Come on, let's go, Susan. Susan, let's go. Let's go. Susan, this way.
And you know what? She's got this arrogant walk to her, too. Adam, no need to apologize, brother. It's all good. It's all good. Adam, I was joking and you know it.
Let's go. Come. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait a minute, why are they leading her back into the airport?
She's like very uncooperative, trying to get her downstairs. Let's go, Susan. Let's go. Hey. No. Let's go. Don't. You cannot be back here. Let's go.
I'm surprised they let her get that far.
No. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I need help, please, right now. Let's go. Let's go.
Get off. You know what? Why don't they just put her in the checked baggage compartment? That'll teach her.
Let go of me. You do it. No. Don't you do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let go of me.
You know what? Let me see something here real quick.
Let's go. Let go.
I don't think she has her teeth in. And you know what? She looks a lot like Gene Simmons. And you know how ugly that motherfucker is without the makeup on.
Me. She's fighting me now. Let's go. Let's go. You know what?
And that's a felony.
What is your problem? Let's go. Let's go. Susan, let's go. Santa? All right. Let's go.
And you know it's bad when the cops know you by name.
You biting. You know what?
Wait, did I just hear that right? Did the cop just say don't bite me? I mean, how do you bite somebody without your teeth in? That's just a gum job.
Susan, let's go. Santa? All right. Let's go. Don't you bite me.
She did say don't you bite me. Holy shit.
You know what? Chris, get in that. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, just in case KCC, Paisley, Kitchen Court Chat stops by. Look, darling, I messed my nails up too, but I still show them off. And yeah, this is the color that my wife bought for me. So yeah, I'm gonna rock this for a month or two.
Need help right now, please. We're gonna need a car here too to take her.
You guys have to figure out the
Oh Lord.
You want to help? You want to clear up?
Yeah. Yeah. I have my car. My glasses are over there. Thank you.
You know what they should do before they carry her off like that? Is tie her shoelaces together. Tie both shoes together. That way she can't run even if she does manage to break free.
I have my my car across the...
Plus it'll piss her off.
Oh, God.
Beverly, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know about being able to break skin with just your gums, but you can cause some damage to the subcutaneous layers.
Get off the radio. Copy, I'm on my way.
Hold on. Look at my car. It's right across the street. My bag's in the back, in the front.
Is it up a level?
I mean, come on, there's 6 cops. They can't carry her.
Look at my car. It's right across the street. My bag's in the back, throw it in the front.
Is it up a level?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Daddy. Sorry, Charlie.
Watch out, guys.
Virginia's bringing the car over. Over there.
I'm going to take the up a level car.
That's for sure.
She's good. She's good right there.
You gotta watch out.
Lady, your Uber's on its way.
Thanks, Charlie.
Shit, I thought that was my phone.
I know. She's fucking scratching me. Oh, she did break skin.
And now the crocodile tears start.
This is the same one from this morning, right, Red?
You know, as somebody that was professionally taught to sing, even though my voice sounds like shit these days, I can tell you right now, she is a little flat.
Have her back up.
Bring it over.
She's kind of
All right, come on.
Oh my God.
Come on, lady, your Uber's here.
Okay.
Oh God.
You got it.
I didn't do
Got it.
anything. Oh, that's fine.
Oh, God, I love the people in my chat. I really do. Beverly, that was hysterical. Hey, you're not wrong either.
It's fucking.
ID?
Sarge, I barely got her handcuffs, let alone her ID. Jesus.
You want somebody want to check her for an ID?
No, not right now.
Yeah, she comes here every day.
So what does she do? I mean, what do we...
She's just like went
Crazy?
she was out here motherfucking me at the car.
Yeah, I know. It's our we can discuss, but I mean, what do we as far as
I was like, come on, let's go to the train. And then she went behind Delta's counter. I'm like,
all their stuff?
no, that's. And I go, come on, you can't be back there. And she grabbed my arm. She's like, you know, she grabbed a hold of my fucking coat. Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. She.
Did she hit you at all? I mean,
She threw her water bottle at me. My fucking pants are soaked. Delta, the two guys pinned her against the wall for me. I was like, thank you, until I could get some help.
I mean, you feel you've been assaulted?
Oh,
or?
she was throwing shit at me. Yeah, everything went flying.
Well, we have to figure out who she is.
I gotta go get my glasses. They're on the. I gotta get Delta's. Does anybody have a piece of paper?
Does she have stuff with her?
No, she didn't. She just came out and she was MFing me at the car and.
She's her own luggage.
They say she was in the smoke shack.
Yeah, she's got. I gotta go get my glasses and Delta. Do you have a run sheet or a piece of paper? Anybody? Just a piece of notebook paper or part of it. I gotta get Delta's info. Those guys helped me out big time. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I need to get your.
Yeah, what's that other airline? Spirit. I'm surprised she wasn't going to Spirit.
Info for this. Whew. My boss is probably gonna wanna.
Hey, Mike Tyson next.
I don't know who's coming out that door. Was that you? I apologize because we had her pinned against it. Okay, here's this one. Yeah. Where you guys threw her water bottle in?
Yeah, I took the water bottle.
Yeah, I'm wearing half of it.
Yeah.
Digging her nails into me. And
so you witnessed everything?
Now, I can't lie. That's one of my tactics, using the fingernails. And there's a book series, of course, it's long over, called The Destroyer. And in it, one of the characters was teaching his student how to train his nails to be hard. And believe it or not, the techniques actually worked very, very well, because I've got some very seriously dangerous fingernails. My thumbnails I can actually pierce a can with, and I've done it on more than one occasion. Accidentally, of course.
yeah, they helped. They pinned her. They helped.
Beverly, I collected all kinds of comic books when I was a kid. It didn't matter what gender they were, what race they were. It didn't matter to me. If I liked the stories that were being told, I liked the stories they were being told. And, I grew to like the characters and all of that stuff, Of course, that's how it was growing up in the 70s. We didn't care about that kind of thing, even though the adults were trying to indoctrinate us with bigotry,
Yeah.
Madam, basically, you tap your fingers on a hard surface, and you want to make sure that it's your nails that are making the contact rather than your fingers themselves. And your nails will get stronger over time. Of course, it works better when you're younger because, your body is still developing. And we got a room and we got a room and yeah, that's my baby. That's my baby. I am showing the kitty. It's just kind of dark in here, and he's black. Which makes me think of that the joke from Lethal Weapon 2, when Murtaugh claimed he wanted to move to South Africa, and Joe Pesci went in there to talk to the guy about emigrating to South Africa. Free South Africa, you dumb son of a bitch. You dumb son of a bitch. Oh, shit. I can't afford comic books these days. Have you seen the prices on those things? Good Lord. They're like $8 an issue, if not more. It's ridiculous. I mean, I remember when we threw a fit when they went from 15 cents to 20 cents. Yeah, now I know I'm showing my age.
They're against the door until the other officers got here. Was she trying to get back behind?
Yeah, she was back here. I'm like, come on.
Typing, and then she said, you can't be back here, and that's when she just started losing it. She raised her hand like she was going to hit her, and she spilled water on her, and then she threw her water bottle on you. And then you slipped when she kind of pulled back.
Yeah, I slipped and fell, and then they came and...
We didn't know what she was going to do. I think he's in the back.
Yeah, I wiped out because it was... she kept spilling her water, and then my pants are soaking wet. Came out in front of my car.
Well, this
She
ain't
was
good.
like screaming it, and then I got out, like, come on, let's go to the train.
Yeah, I saw her out there, and then you guys came in through this door, and then
Yeah.
she ran up here.
Yep.
She just got right behind our door.
Nat, I do still have a small collection of comic books, but I sold the bulk of them off years ago. We just didn't have the room here, and we needed the money, so. But yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of adult-oriented comics where like the violence is ramped up to 500. I am drinking Fireball tonight, and probably not much else after, because I broke now. I got like 4 bags of aluminum cans I can take down for recycling, and probably get a few dollars that way, but oh well. This is what happens when you drink as much as I do. Because I killed a half gallon over the weekend, and then Monday I went and got a 5th, and as you can see, that's pretty much gone. There's one more shot left in there. So, aside from the few dollars that I'll get for the cans, I'm shit out of luck until Friday. Nat, I used to keep a bottle of Aftershock in my freezer. And you know, if you leave that stuff sit long enough, the crystals that are in the bottle will grow. They're like sugar crystals. But, you know, I love cinnamon. I love cinnamon schnapps, cinnamon whiskey, you name it. And somebody mentioned in one of the chats about 100 proof hot damn. I'm going to check my liquor store and see if they have that and how much it is.
What did she say? She doesn't want to sit up?
Well, she's exhausted, can't move. What if we try?
Yeah, true. It does. It does. It really does.
And get her out.
You put her, yeah.
Might be just trying to sit her up.
You want me to pull her out that way?
Wade
Is your back seat, is it unlocked?
Back seat's unlocked?
Whose car?
Yeah. Alright, we're just trying to get you out. You gonna be cooperating with us here?
Yeah, watch her feet because she was kicking me before. Here, I'll grab her on the other side.
I worked at a liquor store for 13 years. And I remember one time I was down in the basement where the overstock was. And somebody broke a bottle of Goldschlager. And they were laughing at me because I was down there trying to get the little gold flakes up, because that was real gold. I mean, that was literally real gold.
Come on, we're gonna get out.
There's only one type of alcohol I will never drink again, and it's Tuaca. I got so fucked up on that shit. Oh my. I think I related that story last week. Rose and I were at a wedding party, and Tuaca, waka, 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 waka.
Slide out.
I'll roll you on your back so we can get you out.
Hey, Cheshire, how you doing? Yeah, me and vodka don't normally get along very well, but you know, I prefer whiskey, rum, schnapps, you know, that kind of thing. But you know.
We're gonna take you out. We're gonna put you in another car.
And by the way, Cheshire, this is a very unexpected pleasure, and I do thank you for stopping by. And whether you stay for a while or just hit and run.
Here, come on. Put you in another car.
Oh, speaking of tequila, you give me a half-gallon of tequila rose and I can kill that in a night. And I'm not joking. Oh my God, that stuff is so smooth and so good.
Come on.
You're yanking my...
Okay, well, we want to try and get you out. Help us out a little bit. Help us out a little bit. Stand up.
Oh, by the way, since there's like a group of you here, I don't know if you saw my community post from the other night. This is the only time I'm ever going to do this. And it's like tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. I want to hit 666 subscribers before Halloween. And if we do that, if we manage to pull that off, I'm going to do a special spooky live stream. And I'm already starting to set it up because I have a feeling we can pull this off. But I'm not going to do like a race to 1,000 or a race to 5,000 or 10,000 or 50,000. I'm never going to do this again. This is a one-time thing. And it's, like I said, it's tongue-in-cheek. It's to have some fun.
All right.
Okay, so...
Sit in there.
Kahlua and root beer? Never tried that one.
Angry.
But I can tell you that cinnamon and Mountain Dew, whether it's schnapps, whiskey, whichever, as long as it's cinnamon flavored, you can mix that with Mountain Dew. That's really good. Learned that in high school.
Let's slide around the
Tequila
other
Rose,
side.
baby. Tequila Rose. Love it.
All right, yep.
All right, that was police on scene.
All suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Thank you.
Alrighty, let me see what else I got
On
here.
May 10th, 2020.
Hold that thought. I want to see what else I got stacked up here because I thought I had a nostalgia video. Maybe I don't. Or maybe it's just not in this window. All right, well, let's just go with this
An
one
officer
then.
with the Isabella County Sheriff.
Midwest Safety. Yeah, let's see what happens here.
Sheriff's office spotted a woman entering a Ford Edge that was reported stolen from a Wynn, Michigan motel earlier that day. The officer had no idea.
Big Bubba Cat, I appreciate it anyway. I mean, you know, last I checked, I was at 610, so I only need like 56 more as of last night, I think I checked. So, I mean, who knows what can happen? I think we can do it, though. But, you know, 666, Halloween. And obviously, I'm into bats and graves and headstones and all of that stuff. Skulls. Speaking of which, my big skull fell down, so. Oh, and I got, they don't show up very well, but I got a string lights of bats. So, yeah, I mean, Halloween is my favorite holiday all year long. That's my favorite one.
Idea how
Oh, shit.
desperate she would be to avoid arrest, even risking her own life in a daring escape.
Vehicle off.
Why?
Because I said, step out.
Oh.
Spooky season, yep.
Out. Out.
Bray, wave to the people on YouTube.
Out. 53 Central. She's running in pursuit. Turning on to
Nice,
Church Street
Matt.
northbound.
Nice.
We are headed westbound on Blanchard Road, heading through the intersection.
Yep, this is Bray, named after Bray Wyatt, the professional wrestler, the one that died a year or so ago, and he was a gift from my sister. He just, you know, he's a good boy. He really is. Beverly, that's kind of, well, I mean, it's not the point, but you understand that the 666, spooky season, Halloween, you know, all of that stuff. See, that's why I just call you Cat. Oh, shit.
53 Central, we are passing Gilmore Road, still westbound, speed 120. 53 Central, I do have a positive ID on that female with the face tattoos. Heavy set female. Coming up to Coldwater Road, westbound still.
You know what the good thing about being overweight and having tattoos is the fact that being overweight, you have much more skin you can get tattoos on. The more you know.
You're approaching Coldwater, still westbound on Blanchard.
Turning northbound on Coldwater, northbound on Coldwater.
Clear northbound on Coldwater from Blanchard.
Come on, girl, get up there.
Officer, what you need is a riding crop and just like smack it on the dashboard. That'll make the car go faster. Or fat bitch. You know, I mean, really.
Giving an update.
Still heading northbound, coming up to whatever chipper place this is. That'd be the one.
Really? Smokey's chasing the bandit in 2025. And both Burt Reynolds and Jackie Gleason are dead. Ain't this about a bitch?
Passing it right now.
Are you serious, Cat? Really? Wow. Who would have ever thought Smokey would be chasing the bandit and the bandit's driving a minivan rather than a Trans Am? I don't know.
Just passing Margaret Meadows, still northbound, heading into the curves, approaching Deerfield. Speed 90. Picked the wrong deputy.
Ah! I love it. I love it. I'm glad that was caught on the dash cam. You picked the wrong deputy, bitch. Yeah, that's true, Dad. There really aren't many cool cars anymore.
Northbound passing Broomfield.
I know, right? Wrong lane, going around blind curves at that speed. She's fucking nuts.
Clear northbound passing Broomfield.
20. Head northbound, northbound.
She just blew 20. Oh, God, I gotta hear that again. Oh, shit, I might have to snip that little sound bite out.
She just blew 20. Head northbound, northbound.
Clear, northbound, Boulevard from 20.
Eastbound on Pickard. Eastbound on Pickard.
There sure is.
Eastbound on Pickard.
Thank you, Beverly. That's sneaky. And I did not feel her jump on the top of that chair. Usually she winds up in my lap and I don't notice this for 5-10 minutes. But I'll just like reach down, touch a cat, and be like, "Where'd you come from?"
Old water for 3736. Are you able to log into your AVL?
The fuck was that? Uh-oh.
53 Central, passing Littlefield, still eastbound.
Eastbound Pickard, passing Littlefield.
I don't either. Being honest, I really don't
I know
either.
we're a little premature, but maybe see if there's a city unit set up. We go. Town, get ready. We'll go to the city.
Careful, officer, you're gonna wind up in the ditch. Oh, I think his car died.
Third break, Central 236. Pickard, you go from Littlefield. Can you go up to the west end of the city?
Nat, I have seen all kinds of farm equipment. I have never seen one that looked like that.
Clear behind you.
Madam, I have no idea. I thought only big channels had the Crown stuff going on. And, you know, I mean, I'm barely top 600 subscribers.
Still call in 1010s, please. Or would they like another? West end of Pickard before they get into the city with spikes if you get them. There now.
53 Central through Wynn Road. I believe we got sticks on her.
Yeah, ain't that the truth, Cat?
'53 Central.
Lake
We are passing
Titicaca.
Vandenberg. She's starting to slow down, I believe. Tires are coming up. She's bailing.
Uh-oh.
Gonna be bailing. Vehicle's still moving.
Clear, bailing, just past Vandenberg.
She's down. Send me an ambulance. Hands! Hands! Now! Put your hands up! Do not reach for anything.
Holy.
We're gonna stay right there until I got another unit coming here.
Holy shit, she is a fat one. She looks like a weeble.
I got an ambulance en route. Not smart. Hope it was worth it. Watch him, watch him, watch him.
Uh-oh, I saw melon juice.
Watch him.
236, go ahead.
Got gun.
Still moving. 236, that's a negative. You can disregard the better stop. She's bailed from the vehicle.
Show us your hands. Put your hands above your head if you can. Hands! Put your hands above your head.
Negative, we got her at gunpoint. We're handcuffing her right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Eyes on
Go on. Go on. I was going to help you down, but now you're going to jump on your own.
Can you respond to me?
2702, go ahead.
The car gave birth to her.
Here, sit up.
Tried to call.
Shit. You got your first aid?
I do. Heavy. Yep. She's unconscious, probably.
I tell you what, I don't mind the Crown thing, just as long as they don't hit me with that shit. Because, you know, I mean, I know a lot of people's profile pictures, but my memory ain't that damn good.
Severe head laceration. I mean, severe.
severe. 53 Central. I believe I advised, but it's going to be that female. We're going to have a pretty severe facial laceration to the left side of the face. She is breathing, however, not being responsive.
We're going to need the road shut down a mile to the east and a mile to the west of our location.
That'll work. Rip that open for me. Give me another one. Let me get in here, Zach. Or you got her? Let me get to the side.
Yeah, she is.
She's breathing. She breathing. Even though you just did that not smart
Yep, she got face tattoos, all right, and a neck tattoo.
thing, we're here trying to get you some help.
Anyone want to bet she's got a tramp stamp?
So stay with me and talk. You just made a long day a lot longer. Is there anything in that vehicle I need to know about, other than the fact it's stolen?
Kat, I would appreciate knowing how to turn that off. I looked, but I couldn't find it.
We'll clear the vehicle once we get this dealt with.
Clear 3765, you are winning Hickory.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oh, look at this. The word savage is written there. Oh, my
Let you know you're
goodness.
still alive.
And she got titty tats.
You got it? I got the backside.
My back's killing me. I'm off. Oh.
Clear that car.
Yeah.
Actually, Bray crawled behind me like he wants to get off of the chair, but can't quite decide. But I tell you what, feels really good on my lower back.
Central 3705.
Anybody in the vehicle? You in the vehicle, you can hear me. Step out.
To the west.
Buddy, we got a firefighter here.
Settings, privacy, turn off leaderboard participation. Okay, I'll check that out. Kat, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm sure some of the others in the chat and maybe those replay watching will appreciate that. So thank you.
Severe head injury, buddy. We haven't been able to address C-spine until right now.
Oh my God. You know, if she was a dude, I'd say she's bleeding from the wrong head.
Because of the severe head injury on her.
Anybody else in there?
Not CJ's clearing it right now.
All right.
Hello? You know her name? I don't. Hey, wake up.
Yes, he is. He is adorable. My sister decided to breed her Pekingese, and she thought she could make some money out of it. Now, do understand, my sister's got a heart of gold. She really does. But she is stubborn as hell. She would not listen to any advice I tried to give her about that. You know, I told her, I said, you know, you're a newcomer to it. Go find people that do that. All right? Get in good with them. Ask them for advice. Trust me on it. Nope. Because I'm the baby of the family. I really am. And she's got that stubborn boomer mentality.
Are you holding her up? I'm holding her up, yes. She's breathing. I can see her breathing.
Hey, Ryan.
Thanks for coming, buddy.
Yeah. Well, one of you guys went flying by my house, and so I turned on my radio to listen.
I was trying to get on the radio.
Everyone was running their jibs. I couldn't tell you that I spiked them. Good job for going around.
Yeah, I saw it coming up. I saw the lights. I figured that's what you were doing.
I was getting the hell out of the way.
Nope, I got you. We're good. I did almost take the sign out.
She was starting to move on her own a little bit there, unless you moved her.
Ma'am.
Beverly, you take care of yourself. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you again. Hopefully tomorrow in another live stream.
You hear me?
Still breathing? Yep.
Oh, and don't forget to, at the very least, come back and check out the outro and let me know what you think of that. Is it too long? Not long enough? It's like a minute and a half, give or take. And let me know if any of the pictures should be replaced, because I really didn't get a chance to scope it out very much.
CJ, what's her first name? Just 1 second. I got it. Just amped up a little bit. Give me just a second. Carol.
Vicky, I'll look at it later. I'm not going to try to mess with any settings right now because I don't know what might happen. Remember, technical difficulties. I'm not one to rock the boat while I'm doing live.
Hey, Michelle. We're probably doing...
Oh, they're going to have fun getting that fat ass up onto that stretcher.
Roughly still 40 when she had bailed out. She's got a pretty good laceration on the left side. She never lost consciousness. She's breathing, but in and out of responsive.
She is cuffed. How big of a gash do you see she's got?
It's probably at least 4 to 5 inches long, and it's like an inch and a half deep, or an inch and a half wide.
Damn!
This picture for the morning sun right here.
Stupid.
Kat, I agree. I mean, right now, I just have my settings wide open because I was told that that's what I need to do in order for other channels to redirect over to me. And there are a few channels that do that, and I appreciate it very, very much.
Smell brakes.
Gotta love the new Tahoes. Here, Michelle, grab that side. Grab that tape. Went under? Green.
According to local reporting, Carol Smith was treated at a local hospital and placed under arrest the following day.
Damn, she got 2 black eyes. I guess her husband told her twice.
Was charged with 5 felonies and 1 misdemeanor, receiving a stolen vehicle, fleeing a police officer, unlawful driving away, 2 counts of resisting arrest, and misdemeanor reckless driving. Her bond was set at $15,000 while she awaited trial.
I think that was when she dove out of the car face first right onto the tarmac and probably did it then. The black eyes I was joking about, but that could have been caused by the laceration as well.
July 2024, she entered a plea deal with the court and pled guilty to resisting arrest and unlawful driving away in exchange for dropping the other 3 charges. She received a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison at Huron Valley Women's Complex. However, while awaiting trial, she was charged with possession of methamphetamine stemming.
Really? Meth? She's awful big for a meth head.
From an incident in November of 2023 and was given a maximum of 10 years in prison. She is eligible for parole in October 2025, but could remain in prison until June of 2034.
Now, likely spoke about officer survival during the chase, but what about emotional survival after?
Damn. All right. Let's let me see what's up
on
next
Wednesday,
here.
January.
Oh shit! Another airport. This is from Detective Liddy. Okay. Well, we'll drop a leg. Oh shit! This one's 20 minutes long. All right.
17/20/24 around 5 a.m. Cops were called after they received a call about a man walking around the terminal behaving disorderly. When the cop finds the man, he tries to talk to him to find out what is the problem. And just a few seconds in, the officer called for backup because this didn't seem like it was going to be a pleasant conversation with this individual. Things escalate quickly, but check it out for yourself and let me know what you think.
I asked you a question.
What's the problem?
I asked you a question. Yes or no? Come on now. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. All right, peace.
When I'm done, he's stopping.
Over with. When I say so.
This is the most vacant airport I think I've ever seen in my life.
Shake your head all you want. Follow me home, see what happens.
I love it. I love it. I love it when they're like walking away from the cop all arrogant and shit. And I'm surprised he didn't do a Z snap. when he said, "See what happens."
They don't have no fucking head.
I think we know what's gonna happen.
Dude, I'll fucking make it, bro.
Oh!
You don't really live like that, hoe. Me and my niggas will blow your ass away, boy.
That's a felony.
Somebody get this man. Ain't nobody gonna save you if I take off on you, boy.
You can do whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, I know.
You can do whatever you
I
want.
know. Bitch. What's up, bitch? You got shit.
Well, I think that's about 4 more felonies right there. That's at least 5.
What the fuck on the ground, bitch?
Well, the spicy spray didn't work, but the zappy zappy did.
Get over, I'll light you up again. Yo, cheers, buddy.
I know, right?
Go fucking move. You hear me?
Kat, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you in some of the other chats. At least I hope I will. You take care now.
Shut up. I told him to stop following me. Shut up. I told him to stop.
I know, right, madam? He was practically begging for it.
Following me. Let go of me. That shit is too tight. Shut up.
Also, Kat, I hope you enjoyed yourself while you were here. I really do.
Where are you gonna take me now? Start the document. I don't have a fucking home.
Thanks for helping me, everybody. Can't make this shit up.
I need rescue.
Alright, that was really fucking rude of that cop to say. He doesn't... NPC, I don't have beer this week. I have Fireball, and I got, like, what's left in this bottle. Until I take my cans around for recycling. I don't know how much I'll get. Probably only $3, $4. But yeah, I've taken care of these 2 bottles since Friday. You know, madam, that's exactly what I was thinking. You know, self-deletion.
He's in custody.
Where's my radio? 41. House up.
Just got here.
I also mixed up.
Hey.
Use the whole camera.
Sorry? No one was helping.
He ripped my...
No one was helping.
Ripped it, bro.
You right?
Dude, that's your job, number 1. Number 2, you don't know what conditioners people are in, whether they would help or make it worse. Okay, thank you, Nat. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Friday night's on. I mean, I know it's the 4th of July, but, you know, it's gaming night, and I have a feeling Drippy is going to have the main event server customization. I have a feeling that there's going to be lots of boom, pew, lighting the sky up in the server. So, yeah, I'm definitely planning on hitting that and checking it out. And who knows what other games I might get into. You know, I mean, it's just, I just do shit randomly. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will appreciate any feedback you give me on the intro and outro. Yeah, I know, and because I was on Paisley's stream earlier, and so I knew it was Canada Day. And you know what? Happy Canada Day.
You broke my glasses, bro.
Take care, Ned. Have a good night. Oh.
What you laughing for? Fuck.
And look who's back. We got a Roman. I got a Roman and a Sneaky.
Cuffs, bitch. Loosen up these fucking cuffs.
We're not loosening up anything. Don't loosen up anything.
No.
What's the clause?
We know who you are.
Who? My fucking eyes. Fucking fat, bro. Fuck.
We're gonna be in the walkway. Let them know we're gonna be in the walkway.
You let them know.
Between Alpha and Bravo, closer to Alpha. Oh, go.
Man, spray my face with water, please. Please, my fucking eyes fucking burning.
You're the idiot that launched yourself at a fucking cop and squared up. Don't be bitching about the pepper spray.
That's what happens when you get maced. Your eyes hurt.
Now he's crying like a little baby.
You working the shit?
Yeah, I can't, because he was at it was a call.
Yeah, no, I heard it, so I came to back you up.
Dude, I used the whole can of it.
Anything. I saw it.
Yeah, we got him in custody, bro.
Now, see, I would be the asshole that would hold that phone down by the guy screaming and go, "Listen to the baby! Listen to the baby!" Wah, wah.
They both started fighting with me as soon as I got there, bro. I'm at the walkway between Alpha and Bravo, closer to Alpha.
Can't fucking go outside, bitch. Hey, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Stay still. You understand me? Stay still. Don't fight.
I'm not moving, bro. Let me get up.
No, you ain't getting up. Stay still.
Yeah, as soon as I got here, he started fighting with me, so I didn't figure
Watch the claws, Roman.
I used the whole can on him, about mace, and he tased him, so I used the force.
Somebody help me, please.
We're in the walkway, closer to Alpha.
Okay, no problem. No, on the walkway. Alpha 1 and Alpha 3.
I told him to stop following me. He wouldn't fucking listen.
Yeah, between Alpha 1 and
Somebody help me!
Am I hurt or anything? Do I jam you or anything? Or no?
You are. Hey, you got hit in the face. I saw it.
Yeah.
No, he sprayed me first. He sprayed me first.
Not the spray.
He sprayed
I
me
used the whole can on him, bro.
Listen.
You listen.
Unit on the airport top one.
And we were still fighting, bro.
You understand me?
Anybody ever see the movie Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
I used the whole can on him.
You want me to tase you again? Stop resisting me.
Uniform 14492.
What kind of weapon? You can weapon.
41, God.
You got your taser?
No, I don't have a taser. He tased him.
Can you switch back to main channel, please? You're on our clock one channel.
Dispatch to Dania, SLL Port Everglades.
41. We're between Alpha and Bravo, closer to like.
I was asking because this is reminding me of that scene where Judd Nelson goes, "Boys, let's go back to the station and cornhole us a drunk."
Alpha 1.
Stop resisting me. Stop resisting me. Gonna decant. Listen to me. I'm going for your mom. I'm gonna decant.
incriminating stuff.
Dude, I used the whole thing on him. Yeah, I'm on. But I used the whole thing on him. He still came.
Hey, that didn't stop.
Nothing, right?
You're running your water. Stop resisting.
Look, you hear it? There's nothing in there, bro. I used the whole thing on him. He still can't let me start.
And, you know, I hate to say this, but that cop sounds like he's proud that he used that whole can of mace on him.
I used the whole thing on him. He still can't find me. Yeah, well, how about I just...
Kevin,
What do you got?
be careful because he's got spray all over.
Help me, please.
321 is
I show you 97.
See, he didn't get any of the eyes until his sunglasses came off, and that was after he actually made physical contact with the cop. Dumbass.
No, dude, what he's got here, dude? I just started firing him. We don't have anything, bro. You see that? Same thing, I got some.
Let me know when to fucking get up.
No, you're not getting
It's not there yet. Not time yet.
I can't see shit, bitch.
You gotta calm down.
They ain't never gonna calm me down. I think he hit me right here, bro.
You did. No, he punched you right in the face. That's all.
He sprayed me first. We've got to search him, and that backpack's got to come off.
Yeah, I'll let them take leave the prongs in. Fire risk is already in the rod, right? Yeah, call fire risk.
Somebody please help me pour water on my face. I'm burning. He's coming over here. Someone's coming. Everybody call him. Please. Dude. Still.
Don't start spitting, let me tell you. You don't want to spit, bro. You don't want to spit. I'm going to put a mask on you.
Yeah, don't spit. Swallow that pepper spray, boy.
He needs to go. Somebody take care of him. He got punched in the face over there. All right?
You have a... I don't know. I got hit right there. I think I hit right there.
Maybe some ice on it. But
my glasses are fucked up.
You good, man?
Yeah, I think I got hit right here. I'm gonna fuck it.
Yeah, the fastest way to get checked out is by the ones that are coming here first. Yeah.
I'm going to the hospital, bro. I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah, you got to get checked out.
Yeah. Fuck that. Let me get this, bro.
Well, here goes the last of the fireball. And the shot glass does say, smile, man. Because Jamaica.
Sorry, bro.
No, you good.
Sorry about that.
Go ahead. Check. I don't know how long it's been over there. It's been open.
No, so I gotta bring it over here.
I brought this. Oh, yeah, I want to wipe it up. Let me see when you're done.
All right, this is getting a little boring. Let's skip ahead a little bit.
Please. I think, you know.
I
figured out the shutdown.
So the guy in the golf cart said, "Yo, there's a guy over there acting crazy, bro." So he drove me down here in the golf cart. As soon as I'm going through, he's coming. Boy, had it right here, right?
Wait a minute. You see this? There's actually something called nutrition facts on a bottle of fucking water. Water. W-A-T-E-R. Water. Nutrition facts.
Look at my beard.
Okay, madam. You take care of yourself. Have a good night, and I'll see you in one of the chats tomorrow, I hope.
Stop. Don't start. I tell you.
I'm not.
And thanks for stopping by. And again, check out the intro and outro and let me know what you think. If, you know, longer, shorter, too much, not enough, you know. Pardon.
Somebody have shackles?
I'm gonna tell fire rescue.
They need to get the restraint chair up there. That's what they need to do.
They can come up that. All right.
Got AK3.
Alpha 41. Yeah, if you could relay a message to rescue that BSO K9 car is in the back, exactly where we are. So they can come up those stairs. Okay, we're gonna go down for investigation purpose.
2, when he first got the call that his partner needed back. Number 1's body cam. Let's see officer number 2 when he first got the call that his partner needed backup.
Let's fight with the officers. Come with me, boy.
You know what? This reminds me of the Green Mile. This him coming up there and just hit me with the taser. Remember when they brought Wild Bill into the Green Mile block? And what was his name? Brutal knocked him from behind. And Wild Bill turned around and looked at him. Where'd you come from, you big fucker?
Get over, I'd like to up again. Yo!
Oh, shit.
Cheers, buddy. Go f***ing move! You hear me? You gotta... You got shit. Shut up! No one was helping you. Call me! No one was helping you. No one was helping you. You right?
Yeah, all those unpaid civilians were walking by and not helping him. What a little bitch. Whiny fucking cop.
You good or not? 10-8 the air and then when you rescue to check on the deputy also.
What you laughing for? Fuck, nigga.
Shut up. Get on your side. Get on your side. Shut up. Stay on your side.
You know, the only thing that would make this actually funnier is if they were all midgets.
Shut up. Stay on your side. Stay up.
Loosen up these cuffs, bitch. Don't loosen up anything. Don't loosen up anything.
No, I'm not.
You don't even know what the f*** I am. Get back. I'm at the wall.
Stand me up.
Come on, just get the damn restraint chair already.
You got sprayed. Stay still.
No, he sprayed me first.
Is that throw up or
He
spray?
sprayed me first.
Spray. Oh, that's not joking. Listen, you better stop. You better stop moving. You hear me? You better stop moving. You better.
And one of them probes went right into his ass cheek.
Stop resisting me. You understand me? Stop resisting me. You want me to tase you again? Stop resisting me. You understand? I'm going to tase you again. You hear me?
For fuck's sake.
Listen to me. Stop yelling for your mommy. I'm going to decontaminate you. Stop screaming. Stop resisting.
Stop screaming for your mommy.
Dude, hey. That
Please
did
put
nothing.
water on my face.
Did nothing.
NPC, ain't that the fucking truth?
You're going to get water. Stop resisting.
Please, I'm begging you. Help me, please. Somebody is choking me.
Ain't nobody choking you. Ain't nobody choking you.
They're choking me.
Ain't nobody choking you. Relax.
They're choking me.
Kevin. Yours? Yeah, thanks. Be careful because he's got spray all over.
Help me, please.
3, 2, 1 is ready. Revis got hit pretty bad. He was checked out. I tasered him and he got sprayed.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You scream pretty well for somebody that can't breathe. You know what? This also makes me think back to childhood. Quit crying or I'll give you something to cry about.
You got blood? You can wash up. I'll take him to wash up.
I can't see shit.
Oh, shit. You know, goddamn. The things that go through my head. All right. You know what they ought to do? You know what they ought to do since he needs his eyes rinsed out? Drag him to the nearest bathroom, shove his head in the toilet bowl, and give him a couple of swirlies. That'll clean his eyes out.
Bitch.
You gotta calm down.
They ain't never gonna calm me down.
He did. No, he punched you right in the face. I saw it.
He sprayed me first.
No, for him. Yeah, but I'll wait. No, it's not throw up, it's spray. No, I know that. Yeah, I'll wait. No, just make sure. Don't start spitting, let me tell you. You don't want to spit, bro. You don't want to spit. I'm gonna put a mask on you. He needs to go get somebody to take care of him. He got punched in the face really good. Yeah, bust it. No, because he starts fighting. I'm just keeping him on his side so he doesn't go on his belly. But as soon as you sit him up, he'll start fighting.
Fucking pigs!
Got him. Got him?
Yeah, did you relay a message to rescue that vehicle?
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Exactly, NPC. Exactly. An airport toilet.
Ow!
Okay,
we're gonna go down for
going off for clean up. Hey, tell Pat I'm taking him to clean up. Yeah. All right.
So he was taken to a local hospital before he was arrested on charges including battery on a law enforcement officer, obstruction with violence, and disorderly conduct. That's about it for today, so if you enjoyed that video, make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, I'll see about the subscribe, because you'll pop back up again. Alright, I don't see it in this window. Shit, I need my glasses on, because I can't read shit that tiny. Alright, wait a minute. Damn it. I know I had one queued up. I know it's in another fucking window. Let's oh shit, you know what? See, there's a reason I'm not monetized. So I can do shit like this. Wait a minute, where'd it go? Damn it. Come on, bring this one up. Oh, no, not you. Fucker. Alright, fine. Whoops. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Now, I've already liked this one. Oh, I believe you. I totally believe you. I mean, you know, some places allow it, some places don't. But this is a reaction to a reaction video. Now, wait a minute. This is Internet City. Damn, they got they got over 1 million subscribers. That's fucking wild. But okay. Let's get to like the beginning of it. There we go.
I want to shout out who suggested this, but there's been so many racist Mario suggestions that we can't pinpoint one person. But if you want to suggest something, hit us on it.
I don't know if you've ever seen this cartoon, but this cartoon is absolutely hysterical. And I know I've watched this video before because I did give them a like on it. But these guys, their reaction to it is absolutely fucking funny as shit.
Instagram
so,
DM.
Let's go.
either at Internet Mikey or at film_Atlas. Because when you hit us on Instagram, you will for sure get a shout out if we react to what you shouted out. What you going to?
Nah. Now the people that made this racist Mario animation also did one called Transformers, where they put tits on Megatron. That's another funny fucking video.
I got an email. Somebody emailed me.
Somebody
emailed me.
What the? That is commitment right there. Shout out to whoever emailed this man. But anyway, we got Racist Mario. According to these 140 million views, I can see why so many people requested it. When did they email you?
It wasn't even too long. It was like a day ago.
Same Kid Justin emailed.
Yeah. So Same Kid Justin sent me an email. Don't know how you got my email.
It's probably on your Instagram or your YouTube.
Probably.
Which email did you send it to?
My
your personal email.
Just to check.
If the
all right, let's skip. Let's skip on to it.
Hey. Mario
Here I come.
Now listen here, mister. I don't mean no trouble.
Back into your own console.
But sir, I doesn't even have my own console. We're multi-platform now.
Why you got them?
Oh, damn!
Knuckles? It must be a Mario. He takes racing too seriously.
He takes everything too seriously.
Motherfuckers invite non-Nintendo characters onto my track?
Oh shit! I forgot about this.
Holy shit! He's killing all the non-Nintendo racers.
What is he? Some kind of racist?
Wait. You're not Nintendo. You're Pretendo. You're all race traitors.
Mario. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Muscle.
Oh shit.
Not
Can you guess what's about to happen?
No. 23 years of jumping of bells. 23 fucking years.
No, he don't. Wait. I knew it was going up there, but I didn't know it was coming out of there. Oh, wait a minute. 23 fucking years. Bro, it's too home, man. What the
Oh god,
hell?
oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck! Luigi!
Coming for you, nigga.
Damn.
It's gonna be okay. Oh.
Damn, I think that one dude's about to choke to death.
Oh my god. Oh. Come back to us, Aaron. He in pain. He in pain, y'all. He in pain. Wait. If you didn't laugh, bro. If you didn't laugh, not only from that, but if you didn't laugh at this man, bro, then just leave the channel and don't come back, bro. That was hilarious, bro. Oh my god, bro. I see why this got so many.
That shit. Nigga.
Come on. Pop the headphones back on, let's get it.
That nigga said, Luigi, I'm coming for you, nigga.
I'm coming for you, nigga. Damn. Wait a minute.
Coming for you, nigga.
Oops.
Oh no. Oh, shit.
Wait, Mario, think of our history.
Oh, my head hurt.
You like it to go fast, huh?
Damn. Hey Hector, how you doing, buddy? Well, we watched some serious shit, so figured we'd throw some comedy in here.
Where did Pokemon come from?
All right, I caught it. Now it's mine, and I can force it to do whatever I want.
What the hell is this? What is this?
Mario, stop!
Flash.
We're brothers!
Flash gets.
Have no doubt.
Oh shit!
Is that God of War?
Mario!
Wow.
Oh shit, it's Kratos!
Yeah, this
Yo,
Flash gets.
Kratos!
Wow. This man
You play
Man.
these characters never learn! Suck my
What
ass, pimp! You fucking son of a pig!
Bro.
Oh no.
Bro, Toad is like a cheat code in Mario.
Nintendo!
Ah, the button
Bro, how is this allowed?
This man Flash gets is the GOAT.
Bro.
This man is the GOAT.
Bro.
Oh Lord.
I see why this has 140 million views. Bro, that is hilarious.
Ain't no way in hell, bro. This is allowed. Ain't no way in hell. Bro.
Oh my. I'm coming for you, nigga.
Oh,
what
shit.
the fuck, bro? Oh my god. Oh Lord, that's gonna do it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
My head hurt.
I know I had a nostalgia video queued up. I just can't find it. I know, because I got so damn many windows open. Damn it, I'll find it. Maybe not tonight, but I'll find it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's it. Oh, shit. Never mind. We saw that one.
Did you call my mom?
Damn it. Oh, wait, I found it. Hang on, it's on a window on the other screen. Let me just pull this over here real quick. I find it. 25 innovative products from the 1970s that failed miserably. Damn it, I was subscribed to that. What the hell? All right, this is from the channel called America Before. And give it a like because, you know, we're doing this. And this one's a little bit longer than I normally would do, but I know that we're more of an older crowd, so let's see how many of these we remember, and then we'll wrap things up. Sound good to you guys? because it'll be after midnight when this is done.
This is Odyssey, the new electronic game simulator.
Radiant control toaster. I believe this one's a T.
What do disco balls, bell-bottoms, and groundbreaking gadgets have in common? They ruled the 1970s, but some bombs couldn't boogie. In this trip down memory lane, we're unearthing innovative products that seemed destined to change our lives until they flopped. From gizmos that promised jetpacks at home to futuristic appliances that made us wish for simpler days, these curious contraptions are the epitome of bold moves gone wrong. So, buckle up, dust off your nostalgia goggles, and prepare to be amazed as we review 25 innovative products from the 1970s that failed miserably.
Hector, I actually have in my home not an original Pong arcade cabinet, but one of the many rip-offs that when they saw how popular Pong was, they created their own version of it. I have an arcade cabinet called Paddle Battle, which basically Pong. Same fucking thing. And I've got it. The PC board works. When I originally got it, it had a television in it that was hardwired to the display portion of the PC board. Well, I was told that I was given the one that did not work. So I cut the television out of it and threw it away. About a week later, the guy that gave it to me comes knocking on my door and he says, "Do you still have it?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." He says, "Oh, good, because I gave you the working one." I said, "Well, I cut the television out of it and threw it away." And he looked so dejected, he said, "Just keep it. Just fucking keep it." But a few years ago, actually it was probably about a decade ago now, I took and put RCA plugs on those connectors, you know, the bare wires that went to the monitor, the television, and I plugged them into a computer monitor, an old CRT that I got laying around. I got a dozen or more of them. I have a VIC-20. I had an Atari. My first computer was a Commodore 64. And that's actually one of the monitors that I used when I plugged it into Paddle Battle. The PC board itself works. Unfortunately, there's this big fucking relay about this big down in the bottom of the cabinet that when you put a coin in, it would credit up and start the game. Well, that does not work, and I have yet to be able to find one, and I've been looking for one for fucking years. And I used to go to this electronics shop that had damn near everything. But nope, they didn't have one of those. Hey, Missy. About time you showed up, girl. You missed a lot of fun. But yeah, to you and Hector, you know, you guys, it's cool that you came in late. I'm glad you came in at all. I created an intro and an outro for doing my live streams. Now, the intro I ran earlier, and the music that's playing for it was created by a friend of mine and gifted to me. So there's no chance of copyright. Now, the intro, a couple people said that it should be a little bit longer. Like, it's 18 seconds. It maybe should go 25 seconds. And I'm going to go ahead and re-edit it and see what I can do about that. And, or maybe I'll kick it up to the full 30 seconds of the music that I have. Now, the outro, I've got a bunch of memes and pictures and shit like that I included for the outro, and I basically looped the music 3 times because as it descends in volume, it also can ramp right back up from the beginning, and it sounds good. That's okay, Missy. Don't worry about it. I mean, like I said, I'm glad you stopped by at all. So let's take a look at these 1970s products that failed miserably.
Imagine a bike that lets you steer not just the front wheel but the back wheel too.
Oh,
That's
I saw
the
one
swing
of
bike,
those once.
a wild ride first sold in the mid-1970s after Ralph Belden got a patent for it in 1974.
Now wait a minute. That not this.
1970s after Ralph Belden got...
This, I had one of those banana seat bikes with the small front tire and the big wide back tire. Mine was like a silver, bluish silver. I'm not sure if I have a picture of it around here somewhere or not, but it was a three-speed bike. It looked just like that.
A patent for it in 1974. You could twist your back wheel to switch directions or pull off neat tricks. At first, it looked cool in the same wheelie bike style as popular chopper bikes.
And the bike isn't just going to fold over. Then you'll start to feel comfortable on the swing bike. You'll start...
Yeah, but the thing about that sissy bar on the back is you didn't have to have it like up high, you know. And I never did. I never put it up. You know, it was always like right at the back of the seat, just that little bump there. Shit. I was a wild one on a bicycle back then. I was Evel Knievel Jr., just like the rest of my generation.
Swinging a little bit. Start steering left to right, and then what you're just going to find yourself doing.
And later the company even made a BMX version. But people found it tricky to handle and too odd for a daily ride. By 1978, the swing bike faded away, and its maker packed up. Today, it lives on as a funny footnote in bike history. Proof that sometimes 2 steering wheels are just one too many. Riding it remains a curious challenge. But if steering a bike from both ends wasn't strange enough, another bold invention was about to test just how far instant gratification could really go.
Now, I wonder when this here was filmed, because he's wearing a helmet, and we never wore one of those. Only the retarded kids wore those.
Polavision was Polaroid's dream of instant home movies back in 1977. Instead of waiting days to develop film, you could pop the cartridge into a small box, pump it a few times, and boom, watch your color clips in minutes. The trick was tiny red, green, and blue filters woven right into the film.
Picture cassette that reproduces the images instantly. I drop it in, and that's...
So that's like a film version of a video cassette. Wow. I never heard about those.
There's no projector or movies.
A clever bit of color magic. Sadly, it hit the market just as Betamax and Video Home System were getting ready to let people record television shows. Those bulky tape systems cost more at first, but they let you tape and rewatch programs repeatedly. Polavision, by contrast, gave you one shot per cartridge and offered no easy way to save your tapes. Folks found it too pricey and clunky, so Polavision soon slipped into the dustbin of gadget flops.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Laserdisc arrived in 1978 as the first home video format on an optical disc. These big, 12-inch silver plates looked like oversized compact discs of the future.
Yeah, they were the same size as a record album. I remember seeing those things.
Because they used analog video, their picture and sound quality surpassed both Video Home System and Betamax tapes. But the players cost a small fortune, and you couldn't record television shows onto them.
But most discs have about 45 minutes. With a standard movie of 90 minutes, that requires 2 sides, so a whole movie often fits one disc. If it's a longer movie...
People loved movie-quality playback, yet hated the high price and lack of recording.
Yeah, and I remember those players were like over $1,000 back then, because I remember seeing them in Monkey Ward's and Sears and, you know, places like that.
To watch a new disc, you had to buy or rent each movie, and discs were bulky. Still, a fan club grew around Laserdisc's crisp video for film buffs who didn't mind splurging. Its makers kept making players until 2009, but it stayed a niche toy rather than a living room staple. Today, it's a collector's dream for retro geeks.
Another thing about the those laser discs, in 2004, when the original Star Wars trilogy was released as a 2-pack per movie on DVD, the original theatrical version was actually basically copied from the Laserdisc and just put onto a compact disc. I have that set around here somewhere. I think it's downstairs. But yeah, I've got that set. It has the original theatrical version of Star Wars, which didn't even say A New Hope yet. Okay, so that was like the original version. Now, the VHS tapes that I got up here, they got A New Hope on them because they were the remastered THX versions. Plus, the DVD version also had the then current special editions on a second disc. And, you know, but I'm glad I have those. But, yeah, and let's not even get started on the Star Wars special editions.
In the 1970s, someone thought sweating in puffy pants would slim your waist. They called them trim jeans or inflatable sauna pants. You'd strap a belt around your hips, pump air in until the pants puffed up, then sit in a chair and wiggle your torso with magic torso moves. The promise? Lose 6 to 9 inches around your belly, hips, and thighs in just 3 days. It sounds like a dream, right? But most folks...
No, it sounds like bullshit is what it sounds like. Plus, I'd be willing to bet if you're wearing those things... You're wearing those things, I bet you get crotch rot like a motherfucker from all the sweating.
Found it silly and uncomfortable.
The revolutionary sauna pants. The at-home sauna experience that you can enjoy when you want to and where you want to. Right?
I mean, for a woman, I would think that's a yeast infection looking for a place to happen.
In the comfort of your own home. All you do is wrap.
Pumping the pants was a chore, and sitting still while trying to shimmy felt awkward. Plus, any inches you lost were just water sweat, coming right back when you rehydrated. Soon, the trim jeans drifted out of sight, remembered only as a wild, wacky, short-lived fad idea. Back in the 1970s, the big box sitting under your television screen or hugging your desk was powered by a cathode ray tube.
Yeah, Hector, you got that right. And, Missy, I got my first Atari... the VCS, the 2600. I got that in 1978, and my first computer, the Commodore 64, and I know you remember that well. I got that in Christmas of 1983.
Glass vacuum tube fired electrons at painted metal plates, drawing every color and shape you saw. The screen had a gentle curve, and you could feel a tiny hum from the magnets inside. Watching Saturday morning cartoons or typing homework on these bulky displays felt futuristic, but the weight was immense, and the edges were deep.
Ultimately, the color of the screen is determined by what sort of phosphorus mixture is used to coat the inside. Some monochrome screens are green, some are black and white.
Moving them required 2 people.
Only the bigger ones. I mean, for fuck's sake. Most of the computer monitors were, 14 inches, I think? Like I said, I've got at least a dozen of them laying around here.
Liquid crystal displays and light-emitting diode screens emerged in the 1990s. Flat and light.
Hey, look at that. That's a Space Invaders cocktail table. Now, I've got a cocktail table very similar to this. I've got a cocktail that's very similar to this. It's Dig Dug, which I need to open that sumbitch up and get it working again.
Cathode ray tubes slowly retired to basements and garages. Still, people who remember that soft glow, the occasional flicker, and the sound of warm glass feel nostalgic about...
Yeah, Missy, I remember. That was how we met, if I remember correctly. The old bulletin board systems.
Early screens. They paved the way for displays. In the 1970s, Toastum introduced Danka Toaster snacks, hoping to bring a mini pastry experience into your kitchen. These golden pockets looked flaky and inviting, filled with sweet fruit centers like
Hector, that was the predominant idea back then. But then you had, the Commodore 64, which you could play, arcade quality games on, and then the Amiga came out, and that really blew people's fucking heads wide open. And I got my first Amiga in 1990. I bought it myself. That thing was $1,000 with the monitor and a separate external disk drive, because it had one built in, thankfully. But yeah, I mean, I was an Amiga man until well after Commodore went out of business, which was a damn shame because those Amiga machines were amazing.
Strawberry or apple. You popped them into the toaster, watched the timer, and expected a crisp, warm treat. Sometimes the crust held firm, but other times the filling oozed out, leaving a sticky mess to clean. School kids loved sneaking extra snacks after homework.
When toaster pastries first came out, they were so unique, people overlooked the taste.
Huh.
But now that the novelty's worn off, people want their toaster pastries to do more.
And busy parents liked the quick prep. However, the delicate pastry edges often burned or tore, frustrating everyone.
Yeah, that shit would spill into your toaster, and then that was the end of the toaster.
As toaster snack trends shifted, Toastum replaced Danka with simpler shapes and sturdier shells. Still, for a fleeting moment, these snacks promised a taste of continental flair right at home, then vanished almost as quickly. Imagine a giant metal frisbee lifting off the ground, all without a pilot on board. That's exactly what John West dreamed up in 1975 at his small Surrey workshop. After 2 years of tinkering, his 30-foot skyship quietly slipped into the air near Bedford, guided only by radio signals. It was a neat trick, Britain's first flying saucer, but the real world wasn't ready.
It was a maze of challenges, and the biggest challenge that the concept faced was the pitch instability.
Yeah, and you know, that really did technically, I guess, inspire the thought of drones. But the problem with that thing was, if I remember the design correctly, it had like a big fan in the middle, just one. And that was why it was so unstable. If they would have put like a fan at each corner, like the drones we have now, it would have been a lot easier to control it, and it might actually have, you know, become a thing.
The controls were finicky, weather played havoc, and onlookers soon lost interest. No full-sized, people-carrying versions ever took off. Still, isn't it fun to picture those early pioneers huddled around their radios, cheering as a saucer floated skyward? Even if it never became mainstream, West's creation reminds us how wild ideas can briefly brush the clouds. But if airborne saucers weren't quite ready for takeoff, another invention was aiming to lift something else entirely, your listening experience. In the early 1970s, Vanguard Records rolled out a way to make music jump out from all around you. 4-channel sound on reel-to-reel tape. Soon, vinyl lovers and car stereo fans could buy 8 tracks and albums promising surround sound bliss. But here...
And you know, I forget what year it was, but Pink Floyd did a concert in open field, and they actually had a 4-channel setup where, you know, speakers at each corner, front and back, and how they managed to pull that off and what it, you know, must have sounded like was probably amazing.
Here's the catch. You needed special decoders or fancy receivers to hear the extra channels. Early decoding tech was hit or miss. Sometimes channels bled together or vanished altogether. Fans got frustrated, and record makers switched back to the trusty stereo long plays everyone already knew and loved.
And this also came in the estate sale. I've got this on a Dutton Vocalion SACD, I believe. And I need to listen to both. And I can compare.
And you know what? Oh, cool. I had an 8-track player once. I ended up giving it and all of the 8-tracks that I had away to a friend of mine. But this kind of reminds me of a Steve Martin stand-up bit where he was saying, you know, he was like, yeah, first we had stereo, which was duophonic, you know, 2 channels. Then he goes, then we had quadraphonic, you know, 4 channels, you know, speaker in each corner. He said, I'm going to start working on dodecaphonic, which would be 12 speakers. I'm like, what the fuck for? Of course, he was just joking, but still, it was funny.
Compare them, and that should be super cool.
Despite later improvements by sound guru Peter Scheiber and systems like Columbia's Stereo Quadraphonic, 4-channel records never took off. They remain a neat footnote in audio history, proof that more isn't always better. In August 1975,
Oh, Jesus.
advertising whiz Gary Dahl pulled off a joke that made him rich. He sold ordinary rocks as pets, complete with cardboard boxes, ventilation holes, and straw bedding. At a San Francisco trade show, buyers laughed and snapped up orders by the thousands. For 6 months, everyone wanted a pet rock. Kids, office workers, even grandparents. But by...
I remember those things, and I remember people go... You remember the Cabbage Patch doll craze? This started it. Hey, Brandy.
By early 1906,
welcome.
the novelty wore off. Stores marked them down, and the rocks sat on shelves, stoic and uncomplaining.
I never had a pet rock, but I did have a mood ring.
The loving pet rock that you've got for Christmas. Today's Christmas spot, we're having a look. I'm going to put him back to bed.
Dahl had sold nearly 1.5 million copies, pocketing a tidy profit. But once the laughter faded, so did the fad. Today, pet rocks live on as a playful reminder that sometimes the silliest ideas spark the biggest buzz.
True.
If only for a little while.
True.
Atari Pong burst into arcades and homes in the 1970s, becoming one of the first video games to reach millions. With simple black and white graphics, 2 paddles, and a bouncing square ball, it...
You know, I had a rip-off version of that. Actually, it was a pretty cool rip-off version called the Telstar Ranger. I still have it. I don't know if it works because 6D batteries. Yeah, 6D batteries. And it had the 2 paddles, and you could actually take the paddles out and use RCA cables to plug them in, so you didn't have to like sit there right at the console. But also, what made it so cool, it came with a light gun, all right? And you could literally shoot the bouncing ball on the screen and score points that way. They had 2 versions of that game and 4 versions of Pong.
Mimicked table tennis in a digital form.
I just don't know if it works.
No, it was for the old folks. All right, kids.
Players twisted knobs to move paddles up and down, trying to keep the ball in play. Pong's catchy beeps and blinking screen drew crowds in shopping malls and bars. It sparked a new era of electronic games and inspired future consoles. Yet, the original cabinets were bulky, the gameplay repetitive, and there were no power-ups or storylines. Today, you can find Pong on tiny handheld devices or play it through software emulators online.
And like I said, I've got one of the Pong clones called Paddle Battle. It's sitting like about, I don't know, 8 feet away from me right now.
Still, nothing beats clicking those chunky knobs and hearing that first ping. It remains a pure, simple joy. In 1970, Bell Telephone attempted to sell the picture phone, bringing video calls to your living room.
Oh, I
it
remember
looked straight
those.
out of a sci-fi show, but the $160 monthly fee, or over $1,200 today, scared most people off.
Yep.
You could chat face-to-face, but only one person on each end. So family meetings or work conferences were out of the question.
Yep.
Good morning, Mr. Wells.
Nice to see you, Cal. I guess Ben filled you in on the problem.
He did, and I think I've got an answer for you.
Technically, it worked, but a bulky box and grainy image made it feel more like a novelty than a must-have. Bell tried again with Videophone 2000 in later decades, yet interest stayed low. Now, old units pop up at auctions as a quirky slice of tech history.
And yet, we now have that technology in our hands. Don't we? Yeah. And it's no extra. So, yeah. But that just goes to show you how far we've come. I got to go hit the bathroom real quick. I'm going to go ahead and let this play. Bluetooth, I can hear.
In 1979, Clairol mixed yogurt into shampoo, hoping to sell the idea of creamy, natural hair care. But shoppers scratched their heads.
Nasty.
Was it food or a hair product? A few brave souls even sniffed the bottle, half expecting a snack. Despite the good intentions and the potential benefits of protein and lactic acid for hair, people stuck with their trusted bottles instead.
Clairol's put yogurt with natural organic protein into new shimmery, shiny touch of yogurt shampoo, so rich it makes your hair.
Shelf space cleared out quickly, and yogurt shampoo vanished almost as fast as it arrived. Today, it's remembered as a wild experiment in beauty aisles, a reminder that natural only succeeds when the message is crystal clear. Sony's Betamax hit stores in 1975, promising sharper video and solid build, dream gear for home movie lovers. Yet Sony wouldn't share its secret recipe, so other brands couldn't make Betamax players. Meanwhile, Japan Victory Company opened licensing for Video Home System.
Introducing Easy Beta from Sony. Norman Betamax, a simple idea in video cassette recorders. Norman, play.
Filling stores with cheaper, compatible machines and rental tapes. Before long, Video Home System tapes were everywhere, and Betamax slipped from top dog to also ran. By 1988, Sony's share tumbled from nearly 100% to a mere 10%. In the end, Betamax reminds us that being the best tech isn't enough. You've got to let people use it however they want. In 1972, breakfast cereal got a swooping hero, Baron von Redberry. Think of a World War I pilot in a berry red uniform, flying through your milk and turning it into sweet fruit punch. His cereal was crunchy oat bits mixed with berry marshmallows, and each bite tasted like fruity clouds. On television, he'd roar, "Baron von Redberry is der berry goodest cereal."
Oh, Lord.
Drawing laughs and hungry kids. But his rival, Sir Grapefellow,
Chia Pets are
answers
still
back,
made.
"Tally ho! Sir Grapefellow is the grapest." It was a friendly cereal war under the table. Soon, shoppers grew tired, and both cereals faded away, leaving only old boxes on dusty shelves. Despite catchy jingles, they couldn't outlast classic brands. Collectors now hunt for boxes at flea markets. Just as the cereal aisle began clearing out its airborne mascots, another...
And you can bet that cereal that from back then is stale as a motherfucker. And I'd be willing to bet it's been shaken up enough that the pieces in there is just powder.
The breakfast experiment was heating up, though it wouldn't stay on shelves for long. In 19...
You know, one cereal that I really enjoyed was called King Vitamin. I think it's still made. It was a Quaker product. Up until the store closed, there was only one store in my area that sold it. But I understand you can still buy it online. It was like Captain Crunch, but not quite as harsh on the roof of your mouth.
In 1972, Downy Flakes debuted with toaster-ready egg patties shaped like thick discs. The concept was exciting, a quick breakfast alternative. But people found them tough and bland, more like hockey pucks than a treat. Some tried to serve them with toppings like syrup or cheese, but the effort fell flat.
You never heard of King Vitamin? Really? Remind me at the end of this video. I'll pull Google up and see if it's still available.
By 1975, Downy Flakes had disappeared from shelves. This brief stint in the breakfast aisle shows us that not every culinary experiment succeeds, and sometimes breakfast needs more than a quick spin in the toaster. Digital audio tape, DAT, was Sony's late 1970s gamble for perfect audio in a neat cartridge. Fans dreamed of crisp playback and flawless copies, but the decks cost over $600, and each tape sold for more than $10. Copy protection rules made recording tricky.
I just bought a cereal that's it's a combination of, I think it's either Frosted Flakes or Cheerios, but it's made with Nestle Strawberry Quick.
And record labels sued over possible piracy.
I hear you, Brandy, I hear you.
The digital audio tape, or DAT, has been called the Wonder Tape Recorder. Its ability to reproduce sound is so good, it's got the music industry worried. They're afraid
Hobbyists stuck with cheaper cassettes or vinyl, which were familiar and reliable. By the mid-1980s, compact discs arrived with clearer sound and lower costs. Digital audio tape then slipped into studios for backup and mastering, but never found a place in living rooms everywhere.
Speaking of CD players, back in the early 2000s, I had a 400 disc CD changer. 400 discs. It was like having a radio station without commercials. You just hit random play and it would just go, it would just like spin around, pick a disc, pick a track and play it.
Consumers watched hopes fade as prices stayed high.
Yes, it was pricey, and yes, it was a bit arrogant to get it, but it kept my CD collection all in one device.
The twist and tone was a 1970s fitness craze that promised fat burning with minimal effort. The setup was simple. Stand on a revolving platform, twist your body, and hope for results. Unfortunately, the magic never arrived. People tried it, got dizzy, then moved on.
Hold both feet firmly in place, bend your knees, and gently begin to twist at the waist in a...
Today, it sits in corners, reminding us that not every idea takes off.
It's basically a heavy-duty Lazy Susan. That's what it is.
A bit of a fad, but it's certainly a quirky moment in fitness history that didn't quite work out the way its inventors hoped. In the early 1970s, Firestone rolled out its 500 tire, promising drivers a buttery smooth ride and tread that would outlast the competition. Car owners snapped them on, picturing carefree road trips, until a chilling crack echoed across highways as sudden blowouts sent cars swerving off course. Reports flooded in of failures at high speed, injuries stacking up, and lawsuits piling onto Firestone's doorstep.
Now, I'm curious what they define as high speed. I'm serious. I wonder what they mean by high speed.
City highway speeds compared to our original equipment belted bias tire. The Steel Radial 500 can give you up.
Before long, more than 14 million of those faulty tires were yanked off shelves in one of the largest recalls in history. The Firestone 500 saga stands as a clear warning. Shortcuts in safety testing can have explosive consequences.
I'll say.
Emerging in the mid-1970s, the Concorde flew across the Atlantic at Mach 2, cutting travel time between New York and London in half. Its gleaming silhouette and plush cabins captured imaginations, offering champagne breakfasts.
Now, having flown from BWI, Baltimore Washington International, to Heathrow Airport in London, that took 9 hours. And as a smoker, that was a long fucking 9 hours.
Above the clouds. Yet every marvel comes with a cost. Sky-high fares, limited
40 miles an hour. That's what they meant by high speeds. I tend to do more than double that on the highway these days. Oh, did he? That's cool. I mean, it's a really cool idea, the Concorde, being able to fly at Mach 2. I mean, that cuts travel time down, but what was the expense of it? That's the question. How much did you have to pay to get on that son of a bitch?
Flights to elite travelers, and its thirst for fuel spectacularly drained wallets faster than the clock rate.
Taro, that's an interesting question. You know what you could do? Just a thought. Have the twin brother donate one of his testicles to his twin brother, because interchangeable parts. If they're identical twins, it's interchangeable parts. Which reminds me, it's a good thing that I don't have a twin, because I would be introducing him to people as my spare parts body. Not joking. I would so do that. We'd probably end up in a lot of fights, too. And I fight dirty, so.
A section of Concorde airborne. At the ceremony, the majority of the
Also, Taro, welcome to the channel.
Concorde customer airlines were represented by senior captains and stewardesses.
Sonic booms rattled coastal towns, sparking protests and flight restrictions.
Oh,
A
for
tragic
fuck's
crash
sake.
in 2000 sealed its fate, and mounting losses grounded the fleet in 2003. Concorde proved that ambition can soar, but sometimes reality keeps the sky grounded.
Yeah.
In the mid-1970s, the Apple II burst onto the scene as one of the first personal computers built for home users. Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak designed a machine that didn't require a room full of wiring or advanced coding skills.
Actually, you did have to have some coding skills. Maybe not a massive amount of it. But those early computers like the Commodore PET, the Commodore VIC-20, the Commodore 64, the Apple II, everything up until the Amiga, the Macintosh came out with the GUI, graphic user interface, where you use a mouse to point and click. That's when that started.
It sported color graphics, a full keyboard ready for typing, and expansion slots where you could plug in extra memory or a floppy disk drive.
To affirm its commitment to this winning product, Apple has enhanced the Apple II.
It even booted into beginners' all-purpose symbolic instruction code so you could start writing your own programs right away. Schools used it for teaching, families experimented with simple games, and hobbyists shared software on cassette tapes.
Yeah, that was another thing. If I remember correctly, the Apple II was monochrome. So it was, I think it had a green display, green and black display. So that made gaming like very, very simple. And the Apple II was quite expensive. What a shocker. But yeah, you had the Commodore VIC-20 and the Commodore 64 that they were built for gaming as well as utility, educational work.
Priced at around $1,300, it felt like an investment, but hundreds of thousands flew off the shelves. The Apple II helped spark today's world of laptops and smartphones you carry everywhere.
That's a half-truth. The Commodore SX64 was a portable computer. That predated laptops, but that also inspired laptops. As the technology got smaller, made it easier. But that SX64 was a heavy fucker. I know I had one. The son of a bitch weighed 25, 30 pounds.
In 1972, the Magnavox Odyssey became the world's first home video game console, and it looked nothing like the systems we know today. Designed by engineer Ralph Baer, this boxy unit connected to your television and included plastic overlays that you taped to the screen to add color backgrounds.
Themselves with Odyssey.
I've actually got an Odyssey 2 laying around here somewhere.
The electronic game of the future, and the family's best.
The games were simple: bouncing balls, chase scenes, and even a light gun shooting target. There were no cartridges, just circuit boards that plugged directly into the console. Despite its basic black and white graphics and simplistic sound effects, families gathered in their living rooms, taking turns with controllers that resembled chunky paddles.
Yeah.
The Odyssey sold tens of thousands of units and proved that electronic gaming could be fun at home. Its success sparked the explosion of consoles that followed. Next up, a television that changed how we watched shows.
Okay, before I go any further on this, I will note that the Commodore 64 is, to this day, the single best-selling computer model of all time, selling over 6 million units. All right? There weren't clones of it. I mean, well, the SX64, but that was also another Commodore product. And it was basically a Commodore 64, a monitor about yay big, and a floppy disk drive included inside the case. Like I said, that thing was a heavy son of a bitch. So it was portable, but not like the best. Oh, for fuck's
Sony
sake.
Trinitron color television ruled the 1970s. Instead of the curved shadow masks of old sets, Trinitron used a vertical aperture grille, giving images crisper lines and brighter colors. Big, boxy, and often encased in gorgeous wood paneling, these televisions glowed with richer reds and deeper blues. Families gathered around during Saturday morning cartoons or Sunday night news.
Everybody knows there's more than one way to look at the world. And Sony's world-renowned Trinitron TVs are well worth looking into.
Marveling at sharper details and fewer flickers.
I've got one of those, believe it or not. I know, shocker, right?
Set's signature Trinitron badge became a mark of quality. By the end of the decade, competing brands scrambled to match Sony's breakthroughs. Though today, we stream on flat, wall-mounted screens, vintage collectors prize original Trinitron models for their picture warmth and iconic look. AVE Mizar began in 1973 as a daring blend of a Ford Pinto chassis and a Cessna Skymaster fuselage.
That looks like the kind of thing that James May came up with on Top Gear one year. And that thing actually flew, though. And of course, he does have a pilot's license.
Its goal was thrilling. Cruise on roads, then unfold wings and soar above traffic. Early fans cheered the test flights.
From its point of production and distribution in Southern California, the Mizar air car has wide-reaching possibilities for consumers.
Now, the messed up thing is, you know how people drive on a road, right? You imagine these motherfuckers in the air. I mean, seriously, some bitches would be hitting somebody else flying up there. It would be like Sky Rage. They'd challenge each other, land somewhere, and duel it out.
California, the Mizar air car has wide-reaching possibilities for consumers.
During a trial,
All right, Missy, thanks for stopping by. And when you get a chance, make sure you check out the intro and outro and offer up any suggestions you might have. Because I'm quite open to suggestions. And, we'll take a look and see what, make adjustments to it. So, yeah. Just whenever you get a chance. It doesn't have to be right now. Although it won't be long that I will be showing the outro.
Key support strut failed, and the prototype plunged into a field. The crash claimed the life of the company's co-founder, halting the dream.
Whoops.
Engineers faced endless weight and balance issues, and costs spiraled higher. Regulators refused to back the project after safety concerns mounted. By its end, AVE Mizar remained an icon of hopes grounded by reality. Smell-O-Vision burst into cinemas in the 1970s, promising to release matching scents as action played on screen. Audiences expected fresh ocean breezes, rose petals, or sizzling steak aromas at just the right moments. Instead, odors drifted too slowly, often arriving after the scene ended or failed to spread evenly across dark theaters.
Smells like gunpowder and freshly brewed coffee are stored in canisters behind the theater and piped in at the right time.
Viewers joked that every film smelled like stale popcorn and mystery stew. Projectionists saw extra hassle hooking up scent pipes and cleaning residue. Studios dropped the system after a few showings. Smell-O-Vision remains a curious footnote, a bold but flawed bid to awaken a sense that movies keep dormant. Bell Rocket Belt appeared in the mid-1970s as a jetpack, built to lift one person with hydrogen peroxide fuel. Strap it on, ignite steam jets, and launch upward.
Hector, that's exactly what I was thinking. And this thing, I could have sworn that they had that in the mid-60s. Because they had something very similar to it in the early episodes of Lost in Space.
Demonstrations at air shows amazed crowds as pilots hovered just feet above the ground. Yet, the thrill lasted 21 seconds before fuel ran out.
10-month program completed in June 1961, the Bell Aerosystems Company, under contract to U.S. Army Transportation Research Command.
Top speed reached 60 miles per hour, but pilots dangled exhaust streams that stung their eyes. Steering remained clumsy and no backup safety system existed. With a hefty price tag and no way to fly longer, the rocket belt stayed a stunt device. Personal flight stayed only within science fiction.
There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. All right, gang. We've been going for what, like almost 3 hours now? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How long is this? 12 minutes. Shit. All right. All right. This is the last one. This is the last one. This is the last one, and then we'll do the outro. Sound all right, or should we just hit the outro now? All right, you know what? We'll just go ahead and hit the outro. Maybe we'll check that out later. Oh, shit. All right. All right, wait a minute. There's something I need to do before this.